If you're right-handed, we're going to go with your left leg in front, and vice versa if you're left-handed. Basically what I want to do is I want to support myself on my back leg, my base leg, by positioning myself feet open, shoulder width, and you're not standing on a squared off, you're not standing sideways. You've got a happy medium in between the middle here. You want to keep your elbows in, chin down. Keep your hands by the sides of your eyebrows. So you've got the majority of the weight on the ball of your right foot, your base leg. Almost like you're leaning in forward. From this angle, it looks as the back of my head. I'm leaning forward. Someone would extend their arm. My weight's positioned on my back foot. We're going to start here with the jab. First punch. You're starting straight out. Make sure that your shoulder is covering your chin. So your head is down with your traps almost flexed straight up. So you're relaxed in this position though. You're not clinched. Breathing through your nose. You have a clear vision here between your arms. Don't hold your hands in front of your face. You want to go from here, jab. Exhale when you let the punch go through the nose. Keep your mouth clamped down on your mouthpiece. You want the punch to be coming from the hip and the shoulder. You don't want to rotate your foot. From here we're going to go jab, cross, cross. You want to put weight on the ball of that toe and turn your right hip into the punch. Cross, cross. Again, your right shoulder is protecting your chin. Your chin is straight down in the middle. Cross. Notice my hip is rolled into the punch. Cross. But my foot does not come off the floor. It stays on the floor. I just roll and put the hip. Cross. Cross. On the bag, it looks just like this. Jab, cross. With the basic foot position, you should feel well balanced. Very stable. Your feet are flat. You never want to be up on your toes. Too much energy out of you. From here, you could go all day. Breathing through your nose. Now, from here, you can close up anything on defense with the wall. Elbows touch knees. You're blocking any body kicks or leg kicks with your shin bone. That's defense from the basic stance. And remember, we're going from a right-handed stance with your left leg in front, your lead leg. And now, from that basic foot position stance, with your left leg still in front, we're going to go into basically your balance. Supporting yourself still from the flat-footed position with your lead leg and base leg. Lead leg in front, base leg in back. Now, we started with the punching coming from the hips. We also went from the same stance to defense. Now we can work in here from that same foot position using angles, just turning to keep your balance, getting yourself out of the line of fire. So, from standing toe to toe, all you have to do is put pressure on the ball of your lead leg and turn your back foot behind you. Now you're no longer standing in front of your opponent. You're on an angle. It can go either way. You just turn on the ball of your toe, putting pressure and turn like you're putting out a cigarette. Wing your back foot behind you. Angles. Make sure that when you switch the foot position and the weight, that you go from lead leg and you put the weight back in the back leg. I prefer to move to my left. It's easier, but when you move to your left, you got to make sure you cover with your left hand. Otherwise, you're going to be going straight into someone's cross. That basic foot position starts and is the most important thing in Muay Thai, due to the fact that if you have no good foot position, you can't let off any counters offensively or defensively. You need your balance. We're going to go to the bag now. we'll start with the basic foot position, keeping the weight on my back foot towards the ball, not up on the toe though. From here, we'll go jab, cross, 1, 2, and then off the punch, I turn, using an angle. Now I'm no longer standing straight in front of the bag anymore. I'm dimensional. Now I can move side to side. So, keeping your hands up, keeping the basic foot position we started with, we're going to go into leg kicks. Leg kick, going to the thigh, or to the person's crease on their shorts. Basically what you want to do is you want to separate the muscle of the quadricep with your shin bone. Muscle against bone. Bone against muscle. What you're trying to do here is inflict a pain factor. So, the easiest way to do it is stand next to your bag and notice exactly where your thigh would be. You want to hit about the middle. Now with your shin bone, your base leg starting first. We'll start with back leg. Drive your knee forward and turn. So that now your foot is parallel and your leg is parallel with the floor. Your chin is down. Your right arm, since we're using your right leg, is extended out towards the bag. Left palm is open, covering my face. My left foot is turned open. Going back to the leg kick. When I started, my left leg, toes facing towards the target. As I let the kick go, I turn my hip and my foot. Leg kick. I'm trying to get my shin bone across someone's thigh. From the basic foot position, right leg kick. Pivot your foot, your left foot on the ball. Slightly bend your knee and try to focus on turning your hip down towards the floor, like you were swinging an axe, and it's going down. Leg kick. Leg kick. Using right leg. Remember, the basic foot position, you have the majority of your weight on your back leg. As you kick, pivot your front foot. Pivoting, a key factor here.